Magic. Magic, you get to pick colour. You were the first person to chat today in stream, so pick a colour for our background. Sophie, Chris, good luck. We have also got a little Nacella action sneaking on in there. Oh, and a quick reminder that I need to turn my stream on. Purple, purple. Should have just changed it, shouldn't I? We have got, kind of a deep yellowy orangey colour. I'm not sure where this one's going. Remember, I have bought from a slightly different shop this time, so I'm not sure. It's minging. I think that must be a sour orange. Oh, mate. Don't you laugh at me. Maybe I'll make you do it. Oh, yeah, you've got no taste buds or internal organs or a tongue. Hey, Stanley gets life easy. Yeah. Nasty. He's nasty. So, how are we all doing? I've had a very productive morning of trying out my new heatless curlers. I have a lot of volume and a little bit of technique to work on, but guess what didn't happen? I didn't burn myself. Of course, the reason I didn't burn myself is because there was no heat, because they're heatless. But nonetheless, I'm taking that as a personal triumph. Oh, yeah. I've also just had a quick update to one of my things. So hopefully it's not going to have caused any lasting damage, and we're not going to have any weird, ear pops, any weird oddities happening. So how are we all? Are we good? Excited? Invigorated? It feels like a new week, even though I was here yesterday, because Greg's back at work and it's back into the routine again. But yes, productive day. I was doing some more investigating with regard to me upgrading my C drive, which we've now discovered is actually an SSD, which explains why my PC, even though it's a couple of years old and it's got some cronky bits, is still very quick to reboot, which you might have noticed when I've had to do reboots. I'm like back with you within a minute or two. The reason for that is it's an SSD. It actually means it might be an easier process. So how cool is that? I'm so pleased. So pleased! Can't tell you how pleased I am, because believe me, it gets scary money when you're looking at computer parts, doesn't it? But yeah, one of the things we're worried about is finding the bits and bobs that prove that I originally paid for my... sorry, just putting something in the bin. The proof I originally bought and have my operating system, if you know what I mean. But I think from the gubbins I was looking at, there's possibly there's actually a little sign or something on my PC somewhere that has all of my data on it. Because I didn't actually get a disc because it was pre-installed. So fingers crossed, if I can get that, it's then just a case of identifying how much money and if we can do it, or if Greg can do it. If I'm honest with you, I'm too cack-handed to get near internal intricacies. But I'm feeling a lot more positive about the whole thing, because before I thought they were two hard drives rather than the separated solid state. So I'm really happy about that, because it's actually turned out to be a little bit easier of a thing to do. So happy, joy, in a way. So that was my morning. I spent that doing bits and bobs. I had wanted to do some more editing, but it was not to be, I'm afraid. But there we are. So I'm a happy camper. So I thought today, as I've been doing brainy stuff, I thought we would do a nice sort of chilly time. I'll turn that ringer off. A nice chill time doing a bit of building, really. Crack on with our shell build for this month. And I was thinking I'd really like to start doing maybe some other shell builds, and we can maybe enter into other people's competitions. As I don't get a lot of chance to watch everybody's stream, obviously you guys, if you know of people that are really good at doing shell builds, and not necessarily pick the big ones. Obviously, you know, you've got people that do it, like you've got Bella, you've got Zafreen, lots of other people do it, and that's great. But there's also a lot of people that are probably around my size, or maybe a little bit bigger, because I'm not the biggest audience, but you're enthusiastic. But I thought it'd be nice to sort of spread the love between those of us that are sort of around the same size, building ourselves up, and we can all support each other a bit. So I thought it might be quite nice to maybe sort of get your input in some people's shells that you think are good or interesting, or always keep your attention. And you know, if they are a big name, if they are somebody who's really popular, that doesn't stop them being really good with shell builds, does it? In fact, it normally means they're they put a little bit more comp out there. So if you know of anybody who does good shell builds that we could maybe join in with, do a couple of build sessions during the month, then please pop them into the shell build section, and that'll give me an opportunity to get involved in some other work and stretch my own knowledge a little bit. I think I need to stretch myself, darling. We always need to stretch before we start. Talking of which, you noticed that is the beginning of my stretch journey. I have gone up a size. I've gone from a 1mm to a 1.6mm, which doesn't sound like a lot, but you'd be surprised. These first piercings I had were the worst ones to heal, and that was because they put gold in, and of course I'm probably not truly allergic to gold because gold's inert, isn't it? But there's something to do with the acidity in my skin reacting to gold, so for all intents and purposes it's an allergy, and so those were hideous to heal and have always been problematic, which is why of course that's the first one I picked. But yeah, so there we have it. It'll be diddy wee for many a month to come, but there we go. So that was the other thing I did today. Oh guys, if you guys want to start doing shells, you are more than welcome to. Oh my goodness, we could totally do some kind of thing about that, couldn't we? We'll have a think about that, I think. Let's think about that. We could do some funs. We could do some funs with you guys making shells. Yeah. Very cool. Yes, let me think about that. We could totes do something cool with that. Volunteer, what was it? Volunteer shells, I called them, for the 10-minute challenge. Yeah, because what we could do is maybe have you guys do your shells and submit them, and then I could maybe just put the names in the hat, and I could pick out a name, and then when we do a build, that's the one I'm going to do until it's finished. That could work, right? Yeah, I think that could work. Volunteer shells. Pick a name from hat. Okay, let me work on that. Let me work out how we're going to do that. And I think that could be a good laugh, actually. You guys make me work for a change. Geek Squeak, how you doing? Lovely to see you again. Debsy, buongiorno. I know we're only supposed to speak English, but I'm only saying hello. How are we all doing? You did? Oh no, Debsy. Oh, babes. Oh, honey, I'm so sorry. Oh, I hope you feel better soon, sweetheart. I would do you a shell again, but unfortunately it does take me an entire month to come up with an idea, and then I panic at the last minute. It's a bit like doing an essay for me, so yeah, I'm not quite ready yet for another one. But if we get some fantastic names popped into Sims Builds in Discord, then maybe that will be some ones you've not come across before. See what I did there? Oh, yeah. Excuse me for being slurpy there. But yes, I hope you're feeling better soon, though, my darling. Oh, I'm glad you're not feeling it too badly. It's true, I do say hola, don't I? Doing good. Finally got my meeting planned with International Outright to work together on an LGBTQ plus charity streaming event with Outright International. I am so freaking happy. Oh, Geek Squeak, that's fantastic. Well done, you. Oh, we're good here. We're good here. We are sunny, shiny outside. Wind is blowing, so it's not too warm. And yeah, I am here. That is very important. I showed up. Always the most difficult thing you can do is show up. Sorry, that's what the yoga instructor I follow on... Sorry. I realise I've just missed a load of stuff on Discord. Oh my goodness. Oh, Sophie, that's not fair. You got a good thunderstorm. It's lovely and warm here. Has got a bit grey, but then I don't care. I'm indoors for good now. Yeah, it's been very muggy in the UK. Very thick feeling. Just suddenly we've gone from being cold to being muggy. Bit muggy. Which is unusual for the UK. We normally stride through searing hot before we get muggy. But hey, what you going to do? Oh, my goodness. Sorry. Oh, group hugs, group hugs, group hugs, group hugs. Oh, group hugs to everybody right now who needs one. Woo! Hello. I see somebody's pinchy fingers are back. Oh. What was it? Yesterday it was raining a lot over here. Which was bloody typical because it was an extra day off. But as I very rarely leave the house, it really doesn't bother me. I am terrible. Absolutely terrible. Oh, I was going to say something and now it's gone. Don't you hate it when that happens? My mum always says if you forget what you're saying, it's a lie. But I can't lie that much. So, I think I feel disconcerted and discombobulated because I feel all new weeky, and yet I know I was here yesterday, so I'm trying to think of housekeeping-y things, when in actual fact I probably already did them yesterday. But yeah, so let me look and see how we can do like a volunteer shells thing. Let me... I've already reminded you that we have our shell going as well, because we're going to be doing that today. I've started it. I've got my bits in place, but we now need to actually do the internals and make it look fabulous. Fabulous, darling. And it has to look fabulous because the views, it's one of the best plots in The Sims. So we really do have to lift the inside and make it look super sexy, sassy, wonderful. What else? Do you know? And this comes off of the back of something that happened, I want to say last week, where Taz, sorry, had a load of names. It's a bit like being your nan, where she has to go through all your cousins' names before she gets to you. I had that with streamers just then. Taz found out. The wonderful Taz Kabaz, I'm sure you all know who we mean, found out that somebody on Facebook and Instagram was using her photos to pretend it was them. And so had set themselves up with an account saying that they were, I can't remember, I think they said it was Taz, or they used their own name, I can't remember, or a name, and basically were putting up their pictures. They were saying Millie was a boy, which is out fucking outrageous. And yeah, just generally sort of pretending that they were having this fabulous life by putting up Taz's pictures, and had all these people simping after them. It was ridiculous. Anyway, so a bunch of us went on and reported it, and I made a few comments on some of the pictures saying, look, sorry guys, this isn't Taz, this is who this really is, etc, etc. Which you can only copy and paste a message so many times before then Facebook's like, oh, are you spamming? And it's just sort of like, well, yes, but in a very positive way. Yeah, so that was done, and a few other people, I think, reported and passed comment. Anyway, I was watching a video, yes, on YouTube, this morning in fact, of one of the true crime people I really enjoy following, which is Bailey Sarian, who does the Makeup and Murder. She's the original Makeup and Murder girl, I believe. And she was saying that people were setting up things in her name or misspelling her name slightly, so the account wasn't exactly the same, but it could, to a quick glance, look the same. And people were setting up like competitions and giveaways, where of course people would submit their details to receive said award or whatever it is, or prize, and it was all a scam. And yeah, so I was just sort of thinking, isn't that strange that two people I follow have had this? Because I actually didn't realise this was such a big problem and a big issue. But I'm starting to think that this must be one of the hits of the summer, the big push to try and steal people's marketing away from them, take people's trust in their own brand away from them. Because if people think they've been stung by the legit, when in actual fact it wasn't, it was somebody posing as, that can cause a whole heap full of problems, let alone the fact that it's just really uncomfortable to see your picture being used as representing somebody else's life. So yeah, and I just thought, am I really naive? I thought this was something that maybe happened to big, huge, like international celebrities, like your film stars and stuff like that, where people put pretend websites up because they just like the iteration, you know. But in actual fact, it sounds like it's quite the big con at the moment. So that's very, very sad. Yeah. Yeah, Sophie, I like that idea. I'll have a thunk, and we'll get something to put together. But yeah, I adore Bailey, and she's very forthright, and she does have, I hate to use a fraxode as it is, but I mean she does, and she just says, you know, I don't do giveaways, so it's bullshit, you know, so you should ignore it. We report them, they pop up using another variable, they put a dash before or dash after, or, you know, and it's all like that, but it is just frustrating. And I hadn't realised how big an issue it was, but for it to come up twice in a week for two completely separate people as well, Bailey's Murder and Makeup and Dark Histories, and Taz's The Sims and live streaming, you know. So it's kind of very different worlds suddenly clashing, which makes me think if I broadened my horizon, I'd probably find it was much more prevalent than my naive little brain expected and or hoped it was. So yes, so moral of this story is, do double check, especially if people are asking for your details, and if it looks a bit wonky, it might be worth raising it with the person who you know is real, to let them know that it's happening, because you never know, it could be valid, it could be a scam. So it's always better to ask, isn't it? Not a problem I ever expect to be or hope never to be on the receiving end of, but must be horrible for those involved. But yeah, it just seemed so strange, just two disparate worlds coming together, you know. It's like having your friends from school and your friends from your after school club having something in common, and you're just sort of like, whoa, those worlds don't meet, you know. In this situation, they did. Nice. So yeah, watch who you like, watch who you click. Don't believe anybody. Stay at home. Never talk to anybody. And whatever you do, never give out your bank details. Okay? Yes, what a sad place it's become. But it's all part of this whole thing I'm ruminating on, the weirdliness of that, you know, we've gone from knowing everybody in our hamlet or our village, and that's our world, to then being everybody in our town, and that's our world, and, you know, we fight for our town, and then it's everybody in our country, because we've broadened our horizons yet again, and now we're broadening our horizons, but unfortunately it seems to be that it's... I firmly believe until we have an exterior force, we're never going to unify as a world anyway. Which is a horribly negative thing to think of, isn't it? But it's the same as people explore what it is to have the internet and what it can and cannot provide. There's always going to be people that will look at it and say, oh, maybe I could make some money with very little effort off of this. And very few people are that lucky. Oh, we have a green whoop. Whoop, whoop. Oh, yeah, that's green. That's Geek, Squeak and Acelia doing their happy green dance right now. Honestly, this room lights up mega with some of these colours. And other colours barely make a nudge. But the yellows and the greens, just like my notepad goes green, my whole screen's gone green. It's crazy! I love it. I absolutely love it. Happy, happy green dance, happy, happy green dance. Happy green dance, happy, happy green. Oh, yes, while I remember, if anybody does know of any good sites for ordering things like SSD cards, trusted sites, because I know that you can get them on eBay, but I'm always a bit wobbly with stuff like that. Probably shouldn't be, but, you know. If anybody does know any reputable sites they've used, maybe mate sites where, you know, it's just giving your mate some extra business, whatever, as long as it's reputable and I can get what I need at a reasonable price, do bung in to Discord. I love to share the love. Obviously I am looking for a reasonable price, but I'd also like to be able to make sure we're spreading the love to like-mindeds. So let me know, obviously ideally somewhere in the UK or Europe, because of electricaries and stuff like that, and also it costs money to bring things in, so I'd rather the company that are doing the work, shipping, do it than me having to pay extra in shipping, and also in those hideous extra taxes you have to pay. Absolutely atrocious. But yeah, if you have any recommendations, bung them in Discord. Always put things in Discord. Never assume I'm going to remember something from chat. Unless I write it down, it's lost forever. Lost forever! Memory of a colander with a dent in it. Let's get this coffee topped up before we do anything, I say. Oh. Yes, so there we go. I really think that's all my gossip. I don't think there was anything else I thought, oh, I'll mention. I don't get up to much, so you know how it is. Right, here we go. Let's see if we can still do this. So, upend. Full pour. Stop. Oh.
Coffee. 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 Coffee.
Clinkies. Love it. Ooh, I haven't poured in here, but I must have got some in its bottom. I put because it's a stainless steel thermal jug I've got here, so it means it keeps my coffee warm throughout stream, which is lush. But the problem is, because I am sitting here with it sat in the jug, of course it will leave a tarnish even if it is stainless. It just means I can get the stain off easily. But yeah, so I had to soak it last night because it was looking a bit dodge. Yes. Did I put on that? Yes, I did. Sorry, I was just wondering if I put it on the dishwasher. Yeah, so I had to give it a good scrubbing earlier, but it came up all right. I'm quite pleased. Right, guys, I'm going to try and launch The Sims in the background. So if we get a bit of wobbliness, bear with. Do bear with. I hope to be back with you shortly. Yeah, I'm also thinking about returning to the idea of using OBS across 2 machines and using my PC as a gaming machine and using Greg's laptop temporarily as my OBS machine, but that would need a little bit further investigating. I also still seem to have my crochet hook up here. I don't know why, but this pleases me, the handle pleases me. It's textured and thick, it's easier to use, so I think as and when I'm doing crocheting, I might start to either replace or get some more of this plastic and just replace the ends of some of my crochet hooks with them. It's probably just as cheap to replace the crochet hook. I can always pass them on to my nieces or something. Okay, for those who weren't here yesterday, it was a big day in the Not So Berry household. We had our first permanent child move because we all knew Rory was coming back. But Scarlett moved out. She got engaged to a vampire. She was turned, and then they eloped because, yes, Mum and Dad don't like their children hanging out with the occults, let alone marrying them. Well, I think it was just a case of Nick is to it, I'm going. So she went and she's moved, but she is a vampire now. Sorry, my lights have just popped off. Not that I ever turn them on, but it just was dangling in front of my screen. So sorry for the close up there. But yes, so she's moved out to Forgotten Hollow with her love and her sister-in-law. Very exciting. So I'm just trying to find... Where are you? I've gone... Oh, there it is. I was looking for bright sunshine, and of course it's that sunset view, isn't it? So here we go. It's looking a bit choppy, but not as bad as yesterday, so that's good. So let me quickly pop us into game time mode. So this is where our hotel lies. I moved it back because the way this looks, it looks like this side is where the roundabout is, but it's actually in front, like you see up here. It's actually in front of the hotel, so I've moved it up, and I was gonna put like funness around the front, but I don't know. I'll need to see how it looks once I get some more bits in, because I think it looks a bit too far back from that picture. Oh, what are you making, Necelia? To make sure you pop progress reports onto the craft section of Discord. Might inspire me to get my finger out and start doing more. Got so many projects on the go. Plus, as I've previously stated, it's my time for me to start my yearly attempt of actually crocheting myself a sun hat. Every year I try, and every year I get halfway through and give up. Here we go. So this is my attempt at my jigsaw build. So you remember the key thing I said about the jigsaw build is we still need to see the shapes. You can't just merge everything together, delete internal walls, and then make it whatever shape you want. You have to be able to see the shapes. So if I go up and over, I haven't done roofs yet. I'm still dithering about how to do my roofs. But here you can see we have got, if I just drop down one, you'll be able to see the shapes a bit better. So we have 4 of these little oblongs. We have 4 of these larger oblongs, 4 triangles, which I've used here to make little en-suites with. And then when we drop down, we had 2 large oblongs, which I've used for the 2 halves. There's your other 2 squares. And then over here, we have got the 4 hexagonals, which are little add-on rooms for the restaurant on this side and for housekeeping and the little cafe on this side. So there you go. I have got internal walls in here. You can see I've marked out the kitchen. I'm toying with maybe putting a few internal walls in, but I'm quite liking the idea of maybe using greenery as a bit more of a marcation in here. So there we go. That's how I've used my different shapes. 2 peas in a pod? I definitely need to see that. Okay then, so I've pretty much got the furniture laid out downstairs. Obviously more will be added and tweaked. We have got the upstairs furniture to do. I've kind of got a bit of an idea of how I want to do it from this room here, and I am going to do some copying of shape over, but I'm thinking what I'd quite like to do is maybe have each room to have a different vibe or a different theme or something like that. So they've all got their own little balcony. Now these balconies are actually the final shapes, which was everything that was square or oblong I should say. It was 1 by 2, 2 by 4, 4 by 8 and 8 by 16, and then you had the 4 hexagonals, the 4 triangles. Isosceles, I believe. Yes, isosceles. There you go, you see? All those hours in maths were worth it. So there you can see that's where I used those final shapes. And then I think what I'm going to do, as you can see at the moment, these have all got one window in, but I'm gonna try and reflect this a bit more. And then we'll go in at the end and start to look at decor. Because I think outside I'm gonna keep it in vibe with the area around it, which is very much your pale stucco. Oi oi, lady pants. Hey, Kim! My God, did you hear us mention crochet or something? Hello, baby girl. How are you doing? Thank you, Nacelia, for nudging me there. How are you doing, baby? That is so weird. We literally were talking about crochet because I keep forgetting to take this hook downstairs. That is weird. Oh, lovely, lovely, yummy, yumminess. How are you doing, baby? What's been going on in your exciting corner of the world? Sorry, I just had a pop up. I really shouldn't look at them, you know. I just closed something I didn't mean to. Arse ache. Never mind. It'll be all good. She does pop up at the funniest of moments, that one. It's all okay. Yeah, no, good, good. We're just working on this month's shell build, which is the Jigsaw Hotel. So I've just shoved a bunch of shapes down and people have to make a hotel out of it. So good on them. Yeah, round here we just stick our trotters on and hope for the best, mate. What do I fancy? I think I fancy some Jordans today. Need munchy crunchies. How's the new job going? Oh, Geek Squeak, no! But Red Bull is good. Coffee, is it? Dude, you should see the actual shell. Hang on, let me quickly show you it. I'm proud of this one. Everybody hates me for it. Where are we? Just in case, I'm sure I didn't, but... Oh. Slow, 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 slow. Right, here it is. So yeah, all of those buildings are what's come together in that diddy little hotel. Strawberry flavour? Oh, I'm more of a traditionalist when it comes to Red Bull, I must admit. Oh no, honey. Oh. Is it stress you like? Anyway, and for those that didn't realise, that's what I started out with. Let me quickly pop back in. Ah, come on, Kim, you can do it. Yeah, I'm thinking stucco outside. Because I always want to use stucco. This is a well-known fact. Why are you suddenly not letting me put that in? That's it. I didn't put my cheats on, did I? I'll have to do that in a sec. There we go. Yeah, very good actually. Very cool. Poor Adelina's had to go back to work, so she's not getting to do many streams at the moment. Love her. Gosh, what else have we been up to? Oh damn it, I didn't open my bloody cheat sheet. What a blunder. Let me quickly open my cheat sheet. I continue to be as random as ever, by the way. Hugely random. I'm all over the shop. It's brilliant. Puppies are good. How are yours? How are your puppies? Gregory, really, we'll be honest. He's lovely. I don't think I have any gossip. Isn't that terrible? What's been going on here, guys? What am I not thinking about? I think it's kids playing out in the street, 'cause I just heard a strange noise there, but I'll see how dedicated she is to the barking as to whether I need to go address that. Been having nightmares with the landlords, so they keep saying they've come round and done stuff, and I've got no evidence that they've actually done what they say they've done. They keep saying they've been over and done the roof, but nobody's turned up when they've said they're going to be here. I've got to a point where I give up, you know. How's your house stuff going through? Has it all settled down? Oh, I always need another puppy. Oh, yeah. Last month's Shell build review had got knocked into the beginning of May, and it was so good. Absolutely the best one ever. Honestly, so worth going back and watching. It's so good. Was it 2nd of May? I think it was 2nd of May. Absolutely brilliant. Right. Let me dive in and quickly pop in the formatting so I can get each room looking right. So we need a wall. And it's the wall directly opposite, isn't it? Opposite the door. Is it 1 or 2? 2. There we are. Oops. Oh, and then... Oh, it will be going on to YouTube, yes. So even if you don't get a chance to catch it on VOD, you can absolutely catch it on YouTube. It's normally about a week before it appears on YouTube, so won't be that far off of it. Oh dear. And how's your mum doing, Kim? She all right? Have things settled down a bit for her? Right. Okay. Do this. Let's quickly do these. Oh, hello. Where the hell did I just go? Oh, there you are. I'm so much better just doing things from above. I swear to goodness, I always make it so much more of a production. I might not keep the same things in each room, but I'd like to get the basic layout in, and then I can adjust accordingly once I get the theme for each room. Because given it's like a boutique, quite an exclusive boutique hotel, I quite like the idea of... Is that right? No, that's not right, is it? Should be... That would be it. No, that can't be it. Of course not, silly lady. There we go. Get there in the end. But yeah, so I'd kind of like to have a bit of a boutique-y theme for each one. See you in a sec, Celia. Hey, Squidgy! Oh my goodness. You've missed so much. I've put a bathroom in, stuck some extra windows on. Can you calm yourself? How are you doing, darling? You having a good day? Right, so... No, that would be there, wouldn't it? I probably should have done these with the angle like that, shouldn't I? Oh, bugger. Okay, well, I can turn them round, can't I? Undo that toilet. And if I grab this, move you over there. That's it. Rotate that. Yes, I think that's better. Oh dear. Nom nom nom. Mmm. No, that goes in the corner, doesn't it? Do I want that to face that way? Can I? Yeah. Ooh. Oh, very productive. I got some garden furniture free from someone. Doing lots of sanding and prepping to paint them. Nice. Backs in bits. Oh, bless you. Oh, it's always lovely to be able to put your foot out. Put your foot out. Put your feet up in the sun. Definitely with your Pims. Oh my goodness! Get you, Kim, actually doing things without cheats. I don't know if I can do that anymore. Actually, I'm having to do a certain amount without cheats for Not So Berry. But I am using the in-game enhanced things such as youth potion quite a lot. Sorry, you say you're having crisps for dinner? Nacelia, sorry, that was Nacelia I was talking to there. What's everybody else having for dinner? I never think to look on Facebook Marketplace. I don't know why. It's a bit silly, really, because it's always nice to be able to recycle, isn't it? And get free stuff. So what gameplay are you doing at the moment, Kim? Are you doing, like, a legacy challenge, or are you just playing along with the family and seeing where you can get? Do tell. I'm sorry, I'm very crunchy today. Nope. That doesn't look right, does it? Is that right? Should it face onto... Yes, that's right. There we go. We get there in the end. No, that can't be right. Does it look right? No, I think that should be there, shouldn't it? Yeah, I've done that one wrong. That's why it all looks a bit peculiar. So you go there. Let's put you here. You face towards the sink. There we go. And then the shitter goes there. Oh yeah, classy bird all the way. Not perfect positioning, but just trying to get the vibe in, if you catch my drift. Oh no! Don't we love a surprise pregnancy? I love fajitas. Although I will admit our fajitas are more of a stir fry. And then we bung cheese and salsa and put it into wraps. But because Gregor and his chili issue. So yeah. So I don't know. There's no fajita, but there's lots of wraps and lots of cheese. Oh, Yesenia. Put your feet up, my love. I'm doing chicken rice. I say chicken rice because actually that's very little of what I do. It's like a chicken tray bake with all the veggies and the chicken cut to reasonably the same size. And then that goes in the oven while it's in the oven doing its thing, I cook off some rice and then I chuck the rice into the tray bake so it absorbs all of the juices from the cooking. And it's really lovely. But so it's not just chicken with the side of rice, it's like an all mushed together meal. It's lovely. I haven't had fajitas in a while. And I have got frozen wraps in, so maybe fajitas need to be back on the list. Okay. So. Let me just go back up and over. I just want to make sure I put these in the right place. What with me having done it again. I've put that plant in the wrong place now. Here, you're over here, mate. Come here. There we go. Oh gosh, I nearly put my hand in my hot coffee to grab a handful of granola. What am I like? What's she like? Ah. Right. I'm liking the look of this. Yeah. It's kind of a pity that the balcony is not off of this, but is off the bed. Because that would have been nice to have been able to maybe have the balcony off of there, and we could have put little, you know, tea and coffee making facilities in. Sorry, Natalia? Ah, toilet paper, I got you. Genuinely, for a second there, I thought you were questioning my personal hygiene, Natalia. So funny. I don't think I've put any toilet paper in yet because I haven't really cluttered the rooms up yet, and I'm not sure if I'm keeping these same bathrooms. So I will toilet paper, just not right now. You really did make me do a double take, my love. Right. So, themes. Obviously, we're in LA. Yeah. Or the game's version of an LA, isn't it? It is beautiful. Would it be too hokey, though, to have movie-themed rooms? Would I be better off going with colour themes, do you think? Like spring, summer, autumn, winter, maybe? I actually quite like the seasonal idea, actually. Which one just plucked from one's buttocks. So, let's try. If we look at it like this. Go spring, summer, autumn, winter, do you think? So we make this a bit more spring-like. Nom nom nom. Right. So. So what colours represent spring? So I'm sort of thinking well, obviously we've got greens. New shoots. Sort of earth coming back to life type vibe. What else could we have as spring theme? Let's have a look on Tinterweb and see what colours are represented by spring. Here we go. What are spring colours? A spring seasonal colour palette is full of warm and bright shades. Poppy reds, daffodil yellow and tangerine orange. Some neutral spring colours are ivory, cream, camel and clearer browns. Okay, so 0 green then. Excellent. So let's ignore them then. So spring we're saying poppy red, daffodil yellow. Okay, I agree with daffodils. Love daffodils. Tangerine orange. And then your neutrals are ivory, cream, camel. I'm already thinking of the free pack. And clear black brown. Clear brown. Do you think they maybe mean like sort of neutral browns, like not warm, not cool? Do you think that's what they mean by that? Let's have a look. See, that looks more Christmassy to me, more winter. I suppose winters should be blues, shouldn't they? Well, that's definitely matching the colours, isn't it? I was looking for a little bit more of a fabulous bed though. We've got the canopé, which is close to that, isn't it? No, I prefer that warmer colour. I don't know, guys. No, sorry. It does, certainly in that initial search, it didn't come up with pastels at all. No, I don't like that. I actually like that. But I do want it to have a bit of the grandeur about it. Do you know what I mean? I want it to feel... Oh no, that's knitted. I want it to feel like you've come and you're staying somewhere that's luxurious, you know. That's kind of a poppy red, but that does not feel like spring to me. That's very gothic, isn't it? Queen's bed. Oh no. Oh Lord, no. No. Not entirely sure me and the Queen's tastes run together. Okay. No. I think I'm actually going to go with this slightly more orangey bed. Just because it has a bit more of a feel of grandeur about it. Oh, Chris, you're back. How did you get on, sweetheart? Let's see. It all depends on who you Google. What colour symbolises spring? Green, which is what I said originally. Gosh, everybody has a different opinion. Okay. Let's have a look at this one. Okay, well, I am getting lots of different answers to this one. Aeroflu! We are continuing the Jigsaw Hotel. This is my take on this month's shell build. Oh, thank you, Nightbot. Oh, Chris, I've got my bits crossed for you, my darling. Toes, nose, hairs, everything. Yeah, and that does match with what Naceli was saying about the pastel colours. Okay, maybe if we try to go for pastel. Sorry, I just growled at you. I didn't mean to. How about if we do that instead? I think that looks more autumnal. So I'm going to stick that over there for the time being. Let's put you here. I don't want to use a huge amount of colour. I'm thinking maybe like maybe a statement wall type vibe, you know, rather than having the entire place. So I'm thinking this wall with a statement pattern on it, and then the rest of it maybe in cool or complementary tones maybe, and then have colours picked out in artwork, which is how of course I do everything. Thanks, Nacelia. Yeah, it is literally Cripley. KR1 PL3Y. And you are more than welcome to join in, Aeroflu. Sorry, I was not hungry in any way, shape or form before stream. Now I'm ravenous, of course. Right. So, no, that's not quite. I thought that looked a little, you know, kind of had a bit of a pastel vibe to it, but what do we have in here? Oh, that's definitely more autumnal. Let me ping that over to there, because I think I won't necessarily use it, but if I see something that looks like it's going to be more fitting with something else. Now, here's a dither, because that almost looks like blossom, but also it's a bare stick. So that's possibly more winter, isn't it? Okay, I'm going to leave that with winter. And that's a little wintry as well, isn't it? Okay. No. Okay, let's see what else we have. I love these underwater photos. Let's ping a couple in each one. Actually, let's do that one, and then we've got that one, that one, and that one. There we go. So that's just some ideas for art in there. No, I'm not feeling that too madly. Do, 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 do. It's quite chunky, isn't it, when you increase the size, but no. Do 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 do. Da, da, da. That's pretty. I like that because again that looks a bit blossomy and that looks a little bit autumnal. That also looks a bit wintry, doesn't it? No, that one. Not sure if I want that one, but it's just getting some vibes together. Getting some vibes together. Do, 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 do. don't get to use it anywhere nearly enough. Shrubbery. I don't think that's quite the vibe one was looking for. Got leaf prints. No, not feeling it. Not feeling it. Ooh. Oh, that's pretty though, isn't it? What do we have? Be quite nice in there. That's also quite cute. She'll have to have a dither about these. That's also very spring-like, isn't it? I like every single version of those. Okay, cool. I've got quite a few potential ones. Sorry, I just realised my chat's paused. Let me just... Oh, hiccups and paused chattage. Oh my goodness. Oh, cheers, Nasalia. Well, I am going to munch in your ear anyway, but it's nice that you're understanding about it. I'm not 100% sure I'd want to keep that, but... having a look for vibes, that's all I can say. The more I think about seasons, the more it fits in with the whole green, you know, sort of plant life inside outside vibe I was talking about when I first started putting the hotel together. Which is good, yeah. No, I think... hang on. Just sort of thinking was the kind of place where they would want... I did already put security cameras in, didn't I? I did. Did I put them in downstairs? No, I put them in upstairs. But let's just shrink these down. Did I just put... yes, I did rather put that a little high, didn't I? There we go. Cool. Sorry, I do apologise. My friend just put up a picture of her garden. They've been working really hard on it, so I'm quite proud of them. So I just put a quick like while I remember. No! No! You're so rude! Oh, hello, darling! I really want to give it a big old green vibe, you know? Oh. Keep pressing the wrong button. Anyway, I'm supposed to be doing the bedrooms. Stay on target, Churchy. Right. So let's see. I don't like that picture as much as the other, so I'm going to get rid of that one for a start. I'm going to have to make a decision about which of these. I think that's too much. I think having all three of them is too much. I'm going to get rid of the blue one. I think turquoisey. I like that one. That is... I'm not sure about that one. Definitely don't want the wreath. But you are cute, Necelia. I'm only teasing, darling. I'm only teasing. Oh, itchy ear. That's better. Right. I don't like that now. So let's go back into bedroom furniture. Let's see. So the bed we've got is warmy wood colour. Not the least, Sophie, don't you dare. Hey, gorgeous.
Hello, baby.
How's your day?
It was wild and exciting.
Was it?
Ish. That's a lot of small rooms.
That's because it's a hotel. They have a lot of them. Ah, new colours. No more burns.
Yeah, you'll be able to burn yourself without. Hi, everybody.
Right, well, actually I do think that matches that. So, yeah, I'm going to do that. Pop the walls down a second. I want to kind of see that bed. Yeah, I think that matches, don't you guys?
Work was okay. Not as stressful as last week, but
Yes, last week was very stressful, wasn't it, baby poos?
I'm not still some of your beans.
Are you really? I'll have that one there. There's that one's evil.
Oh, so that one.
It's the big one. One next to it's quite small though, so I suppose they even out. Done?
Mm-hmm.
Sure?
Yep.
Absolutely sure you're sure?
Yep.
Okay.
You're going to kick the dogs now.
Okay. And I'm going to take a quick break to also help with the kicking of dogs.
Probably she sat on the cutest dimples.
I'm going to go beat someone up. I'll see you in a second. Be right back, guys. Do I diddy diddy dum diddy do. Oi! Hello, darlings. I was just saying to Greg, do you know, I feel so tired. It's like I just suddenly hit a wall. And then I suddenly realised that I watched 2 movies last night after Greg went to sleep, which was probably around 12:30. So, yeah, but I finally got to see Prom Night, and I also watched another slasher film, which was called Graduation Day. They were both terrible. Highly recommend. Night-night, Natalia. Have a good rest, darling. I am powering through this coffee. Probably just thirsty, to be fair. I do wash this teaspoon regularly, by the way. For any of you that are worrying that I'm 1 second using it for sugar and the next second I'm using it for munching on stuff, it does get cleaned. You've seen I've wanted to see Prom Night for ages because, of course, it's got Her Royal Highness in it. And then I was actually looking for a different film and I couldn't find it for free. And so I ended up, I was reading through this list of slasher films you should see, and Graduation Day was on it. But I said to Greg, I said it was a dead giveaway who the person who was the killer going to be, because everybody else in it was a teen, apart from the bloke who it turned out was doing it because he looked like he was about 40. Oh, there's something about a good late 70s, early 80s slasher before they got too involved, you know. I thoroughly enjoyed it. I said to Greg last night, actually just now, that last night I was lying in bed trying to find just some really trashy slasher films to watch, and once again I am absolutely convinced that me getting Magellan TV was a bad thing. Magellan TV is a documentary site, and I got it as my birthday present last year, so we sort of paid up front for it. But the problem is, a lot of the stuff on there, the majority of it seems to be South Africans. They obviously have some kind of arrangement with those TV networks and stuff, which is great because obviously I'm not from South Africa, so there's a lot of stuff there that I won't have come across before. But equally, it does mean that you feel like you're treading the same ground all the time, whereas if they were going other places in the world, it would feel a bit more interesting. They've got a couple of TV shows, but a lot of the TV shows that I have found interesting, I've since discovered they've bought off of like Netflix, so I can actually watch it on Netflix or something. So yeah, I'm sort of said to Greg, you know, now I don't think I'll renew my Magellan unless something epic comes up on it. I think what I might do is there's a couple of really good horror subscription sites, and I think they're really reasonable, so I could probably, for the amount of money Magellan costs me a month, or birthday money, I could probably get a couple of horror channels, or maybe a horror channel and a cheapy documentary, because I really wanted it to get inspiration for potential true crime stuff, but a lot of the stuff I came across just didn't, good stories maybe not told as well as I would have liked, which you know, you can't dictate the quality, can you? But yeah, I don't know. Maybe I've just come upon Magellan at a wrong time, and they're in the process of going between a load of stuff, and they're about to load a load of new stuff. So yeah. Does anybody else watch Magellan TV? Have I maybe just been unlucky in what I've picked? I know it does a lot of science stuff, which I said to Greg he should take advantage of, because he's a bit of a science geek on the sly. Okay, I am happy with that furniture. I'll maybe have a look at the colouring of this. I think that feels a little bit more tropical than sort of spring-like. I mean, if I'm going to be putting maybe a statement wall here, maybe having neutral is better there. Let's have a look at wallpapers. Do, do, do. So we've got the geometrics of the windows as well, haven't we? So that actually is quite nice. Let me just check, because I just want to see, would it actually look... Sorry, I'm desperately pressing the wrong buttons. If I did... No, I think a bit much. I do like it as that wall, though. Let's have a look. I'll need something... that's got the top and bottom, won't I? I don't think that's quite the vibe, is it? The bedroom area? No. I didn't think of that. Now that is quite nice, and I don't have to worry about the top and bottom then, do I? I think I prefer that. Okay, so let's have a look and see if we can find something for the rest of the room. Is that the palest green I can get? What colour's that? It's like more sage. Pity I didn't get any long pictures, isn't it? Okay, I'm gonna no, I don't like that. Let's get rid of that. That needs to come up a notch, doesn't it? Let's see, I want these to be at the same height as the windows, don't I? So... fine, right. Okay. So what's everybody's go-to movie if they just want to chill out, not have to think, because they just know it too well? I've got thousands of films I could pick from. I'm not even going to lie about it. Greg's is Gross Point Blank, he's just said. Aliens, yes, that's a good film. Ideally the director's cut, which sounds terribly pretentious, but actually it's just got bigger guns. That's really good. Totally enjoy that. I do like the Halloween films. The first Halloween, the original, and then the remakes of Halloween 1 and 2 by Rob Zombie. They're really good, actually. They got really trashed, but you know what people are like. So if I'm going for like a slasher, I will go for those, because they're kind of epic-y vibe films. Oh, Princess Bride, that's a good call. Princess Bride is so good. We literally quote that to the point of distraction. I really wish I'd found Long Tall rather than All Wide prints. Oh my goodness, Titanic. I couldn't focus on Titanic until they said, iceberg right ahead, and then my attention clicked in. I've only ever watched it once, and it just didn't get me there. Didn't get me there at all. My friend is obsessed with it. She's absolutely fascinated by the Titanic in general, but she loved the film. And it's her and her other half's film, because she used to go to his house to watch it. And he thought it was because she didn't have a copy of it on Blu-ray or DVD or whatever it was in the day, probably DVD. And in actual fact, it was just because she wanted to spend more time with him. So cute. Oh, Star Trek Next Gen is good. I'm really into Star Wars animated stuff. Like, I'm currently rewatching. I've taken a bit of a break because I was getting a bit obsessive, but I'm rewatching the Clone Wars because the new Ahsoka series is coming out soon, and I want to be able to thoroughly indulge myself with that. So I want to catch up on Ahsoka's past, and her character comes in right at the beginning of the Clone Wars. So that's very much my go-to TV at the moment. I used to obsessively watch a program called Spaced, which was about of young 20-somethings living in North London, and the really surreal, stupid adventures they got up to. And it's by sorry, darling? Well, Simon Pegg, yeah, but I was thinking of the director. Edward Wright. Edwin Wright? Edwin Wright? Somebody Wright. And it's the first major TV series he worked on alongside Simon Pegg and loads of other British actors that have gone on to do loads of different stuff or continued to be like in comedies and stuff like that. Absolutely just such fun and absolutely bang on for some of the stuff. And they're always quoting movies at each other and being influenced and doing stupid little skits. Oh, honestly, it's so good. If you have a chance to watch Spaced, it was absolutely brilliant. A brilliant TV show. Let me just have a quick look. Get rid of the little door. I think having a bit more of a door to the bathroom looks better in the room, and I actually think that's really nice. I kind of don't want to put this on this wall because it's a feature wall, but at the same time, actually, I think that works really nicely. Maybe if I put it in the centre there. if I went full size. And then we've got the other one over here. Yes, I like. You've got a few different greens on the walls. You've got your feature wall with a massive print on it. Neutral-ish sofa. Do we want to pick up the green in the sofa? That's kind of springy, isn't it? Would we be better off with a piece of furniture to put a TV on? Sort of thinking it could be something that where you could make tea and coffee. I don't know. I don't want something that looks super sexy. I don't really want to do the same drawers again though, do you know what I mean? These are from which pack Island Living. Let me just put move objects back on. .com. Come on, dear. I know, I am absolutely gagging for it. And the actress they've got playing Ahsoka is one of my favouriteest actresses ever. So I'm so excited to see it. I really am. So yeah, I'm a little bit excited. So I is. I did that. Let's get rid of that television. There we are. TV. Oh, of course, because you're on living. Silly girl. That's too big, probably. Oh, that one will go on. That's Diddy Wee, though. Tabletop. So strange that it's suddenly decided it's not going to sit there. Because it will fit. I quite like that. It almost looks like a tree going across mountains. I love that, but at the same time it's also very pointed, like the window. What do you think, guys? Edgar, thank you, Lady Death. Edgar Wright. Oh, I never got into the How to Train Your Dragons. And I did try. Honestly, I did try. I don't know, it just didn't grab me. I love kids' films, though. I really do. I genuinely don't care if people say you have to be a certain age to watch a movie. I don't care. You know, if it was my children, yes, I would have a debate about certain movies. But if somebody says to me, I can't watch Texas Chainsaw Massacre followed by Bambi, I'm sorry, don't you understand the concepts of both films? So, yeah. Bambi, also not one of my favourite films. It was just the first one that came to mind, and it seems strangely apt. But yes, I am absolutely somebody you will find watching a kids movie next to a deeply adult movie. Do you know what I mean? I will not be stopped. What colours do we have here? Oops, I always do that. I press the wrong button. I like that. That looks like a forest floor, doesn't it? Pity we don't have a lighter green in that one. But I do like that. I want to try and avoid it looking too heavily patterned. Which is a bit tricky with their choice of carpets. It's not, obviously the recent years it's really been very much focused on wooden flooring and stuff like that, so I can, I'm sure I've said this before, I can understand why the Sims have got much more investment in wooden flooring and stuff. That does look more hotel, but it doesn't look sexy hotel, does it? Twin Peaks. Love Twin Peaks. I nearly started watching it again the other day. Oh! Oh! Oh, Squidgy! That's so gorgeous! Oh, yeah, Ahsoka's my absolute babe. I love her. I've got to the point where she's just left, and you're doing the few episodes between her leaving and then in the next season then picking up her storyline, so I'm missing my girl, but I know I need to battle through because there's some amazing characters that come out of her next little part of her life. Oh my goodness, I just want to start watching them again now actually, but then I get stuck on YouTube. I'm an obsessive compulsive YouTuber. Oh, now. Oh, I thought I was done then, but then I did that. Oh, mate. Okay, guys. It's this one, isn't it? Let's turn that grid off a second. Again, pity about how dark it is, but that's too blue. No, I definitely want the green. I think it just ties all of the different aspects of the room together, a bit like a rug. I mean, I suppose I could go wooden flooring then rug. Let's have a look at rugs, see if there's anything in rugs that says buy me now. That is such an awesome memory to have those, Squidgy. I love that. I'm not particularly soft and squidgy about such things, but I love a wedding, darling. I always cry at weddings. Where's that quote from? Anyway, yeah. It's a passing background quote, I should say, in one of my favourite movies. Now, you see, if I did that, and I'm not saying I am, I'm just saying if, and then maybe went back in, but maybe did... Chestnut might be a bit too boring, actually. Maybe... They've only got one colour in that, haven't they? That's basketball. That's of no use to Man the Beast. Stop pressing the wrong button, dear. No. That looks like a loft apartment there, doesn't it? No, I think I'm definitely feeling carpet over that, but I would still like a rug. Da-da. Not sure about that. No. Ba, 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 ba. Wanted to have a bit more yellow in there, but I'm not sure about that, to be honest with you. I mean, that fits beautifully, but most of the bloody rug's under the bed. But you see, where the bed is, you almost don't want to have too much poking out, do you? He bought 2 red crystals in hope to get the black crystal. I said, buy one more. Because he was desperate. He said, okay, but you pick. So I picked it up and I wrapped it, and it was a black one. He was so shocked. I said, you got your crystal now, I need mine. And the next day gave me a ring. They sell for quite a lot on eBay, but it'll never sell it. That is so lovely. Aww. Soppy buggers. That's a bit too plain. And a large. I took that down a notch. Still really a bit on the long side, isn't it? Yeah. I don't know. I'm not entirely sure I've... Oh dear, that wasn't what I meant to do. I meant to do that. I'm not entirely sure I've convinced myself about this yellow rug anyway. There isn't really a green in there, is there? Okay, never mind. Let's dump the rug. I'd still like to have one. I'm just not so fussed about it being yellow. I think maybe I'd like to pick up on the green a touch. These are minorly terrifying. No. Looks deep though, doesn't it? That's a shag pile. And we have... Oh no! I think that might be a sour apple. It's got all little red flickers on it. It's horrible. You're so mean to me. Gig. utter gig. Poor me. Oh, it's got a real... It's like, it's mega sweet. And at the same time, it's like it's kicking me under my tongue. It's a very strange sensation. I would not recommend it. But if you do like the underside of your tongue being kicked while you're getting a sweet onslaught, then I would heartily recommend it. So the only thing with this is I do feel a little bit like there's nowhere to put the bed that isn't leaving it. Very exposed. We go green. Want a greeny colour? There we go, perfect. I mean, technically, if we did it this way, you could kind of watch the TV from in bed. But I also like the back-to-backiness, if you know what I mean.
Well, hello there.
Ah, Twinkie Boots NYC. Nice name. Took my time with that one. Didn't want to get it wrong. Welcome on in. Thank you so much for the follow. Yes, welcome in. You are always welcome to join us in any sense of the word. Do feel free to dig into our Discord. All free today. All we demand, and yes, it is a demand, is those floofs. We love your floof pics. There's like a floof tax, basically, is all we're saying. Come along, hang out, but we demand regular floof pics. Doesn't have to be your floofs. If you don't have a floof to hand, by all means take a picture of somebody else's with their permission. But welcome on in, my darling. Let me just quickly pop. Oops, I'm not even typing. Not even typing. Gosh, who let this girl loose by herself? Oh my goodness! Thank you, Sophie. Got there ahead of me. That's our link to Discord. So if you do want to join us, you are always welcome. Right, so actually I think I feel better now I've moved that across. I'm not going to be able to fit much in the way of bedside, but I'm sure I can come up with something. Let's have a look. Boudoir, bedside. Always get something. And then maybe shrink it down a touch.
Is that a raid?
Ah! A raid from Twinkie Boots. Hello, my dears. Welcome on in. Hello, everybody. My name is Cripley. I am mainly a Sims streamer. I'm a she-her, a friend, follower, and pretty much part of that queer old posse. So we're very, very much open-minded and open-hearted here. I also suffer from chronic illnesses, so that's also something we're very much supportive of here. So bring your spoons, bring your love, bring your asses to Discord, and bring us floofs. That's all we ask for. It's not much. And meanwhile, I'll make a tit of myself on a regular basis over here. Ha ha! Welcome on in, guys. Hi there, Nightwing. Lovely to have you in, my dears. I'm so bad with my raid introductions. I'm just sort of like, I'm me, and this is this, and we do that. Hello. Anonymous Player 85, thank you so much for your follow there, my dear. I shall remain true to your anonymity. I will. Primarily because I don't want to have to try and say that again. Dudes! Right, where are we? Oh, I tell you what I'll do. Let's see, do we have anything that's part of the Tropical Islands pack? That could fit the vibe, couldn't it? Oh, we have that. It's kind of sassy, isn't it? I am truly awkward and I cackle like a crazed loon. Love the crazy loonness of me. Let's see. Actually, that's pretty much bang on. How about we get rid of that one? Get rid of the hammer before I start trashing everything I've already spent the afternoon doing. And let's see. Now, if I knock it down and make it almost to the floor, I think that's kind of cute. It brings that grain through as well. And then let's pop in some little lamps, I think. I feel a lamp coming on, darlings. Then I'm going to have to think about the main lights as well. No, not now. Let's stick with lamps, dear. And float off. Da, da, da. Let there be light, as is. Crossing the streams. It's a lot of weather. No, not quite the vibe I was looking for. Or is it? That is kind of cute, isn't it? And it's very spring-like as well. Unless that's something I would put over here. Unfortunately, it will keep clicking into those rather than into the thing. Okay, maybe not with that. It's very pretty though, but maybe not. Canopy candle maybe? Bit too cheesy, do you think? Oh, look at that. I always forget. It's floating in midair and so is the light. Okay, maybe not. Okay, that's big. Right. Oh my goodness, this bloody move object switched off again. I will get this working. Oh, and apparently I'm yelling. No wonder it keeps turning it off on me. Okay. Too small, right, and then we come down. No. Here we go. Gosh. No, stop clicking into place. Okay, how about if I stick it on the outside? Oh, still too high. Nope. Okay, and then we'll go up. What? No, you cheeky bugger. Ooh. Okay. Tell you what. Let me just grab this. If I go back up a size. There we are. Oops, let's just put partial walls on, shall we? No, I am not feeling it. I'm not feeling it. Let's go back to bedside tables. Let's see what else we have along that line. No, it's pretty, but it's not really feeling it. I really like the woodiness of that. Because obviously it matches the bed, which is why it was a bit super sexy. Let's see if we can find something. Unfathomable end table, how would that look? Problem is, as soon as I shrink it down, you start to get the light problems, and I would like to put bedside lights in. Because it's a very tall room, so you're going to need some quite big lights above. Oh, thank you very much, Twinkie. Enjoy your lurk and your lunch. Okay, so what else do we have? I mean, the other thing, of course, which I haven't suggested, is that we could extend this wall out and have one square walk-through. So let's have a look at that. Let's see how that would look. Just go over again. If I brought this across, I remember which colour I used where, so I just wanted to check. Okay, and then we move this across to here. I don't know. I mean, yes, it gives more bedroom space, but isn't that a bit tight, do you think? From a furniture perspective, it works. But I don't know if it gives me that cool vibe, you know? If I put this back over here, we move you along like this. Move you along like that. Move you back across. No, it's definitely not going to fit, is it? Hey Ashnova, how you doing? Welcome on in. I am currently debating whether to extend a partition wall to allow for a bedside table. The Sims. If we put that back, you see, I just thinking that gap now looks like I've forgotten to put something there. Whereas, like that, it does look like it's just a slight partition. Almost like an extended, like those room dividers. And that was the vibe I was really looking for. So I think, yeah, I've talked myself back into it. I'm going to leave as is, guys, because it's supposed to feel like a partition, not another room, if that makes sense. Because I don't think we look at large. See, all of these archways are pretty immense. We've got that one. Oops, undo that. Oh no, you've already undone it. I was to rotate this. See, it's not even going to extend anything out, is it? No. So I was sort of thinking it might just give me that little oomph extra bit of space I needed to cover that table, but it's not gonna. Maybe I should just put lamps there, maybe. Let's have another look at this positioning. Let me see. I'm not ready to give up yet. Let's see if I put that there. Let's put that here. Oh, that'll do. It's not as nicely spaced as I would have liked, but at least I can get the bloody lamp to sit on it properly. I must learn to use tool, really, shouldn't I? Because then I could make it sit where I wanted it to, couldn't I? Question, of course, is no, it immediately starts floating in the air. Do I want? Let's go with that as normal sized. I'm not going to get this finished today, obviously. So maybe if I get an opportunity to maybe do a bit of work in tool. And learn how to use that, maybe I could come back and have a fiddle with this and make it look how I want it to. But the lights are refusing to sit on top of the tables if the tables are reduced in size, and they keep clicking into place, so it's just a bit frustrating. So I think I'm going to do big capital letters tool and assume I'm not talking about my other half. I'm so naughty. Oh dear. Right. Nibbles have come upon me again. Trying very desperately not to eat everything in sight. Let's have a look. So, we've got this. I actually don't like the colour of that. Let's see. Would I be better off taking that back to like the stone colour? Kind of matches the cushion. I think part of the problem here is that I really don't like the sofa. Let's just do that. Let's go for neutrals there. We've got very strong wood. Very strong greens. I do want to get some more decor in here, but I think for the time being, let's get over to the bathroom. So the en-suites are made out of those triangle shapes I made as part of the challenge. So we've got some decor already in here. So let's have a look at flooring first. I think bathrooms you can go very strong floor, can't you? Oh, sorry guys. Wrong button. I really like that. Let me just put it in there, but I know I'll need to change it. Okay, so I literally got bought this. One of the guys bought it for me because they wanted to use this flooring, this pack, sorry, they bought me this kit because they wanted to use the flooring in the last thing I did, the last shell challenge I did, and nothing else would fit, and they were determined they had to have it, so they bought it for me. I tell you what, I have used it so much. Honestly, I absolutely get now why they were obsessed with it. It was just brilliant. Probably my most used pack already. Right, let's go for a bit of tile. I think that's probably going to be too much, isn't it? It's a very small space. You either go big or go home with something like that. I mean, we could do something... No, I already don't like that. I've not even put it through the whole room. Oh, woman. Yeah, the only problem is if I do that, I think I would need to change the... Yeah, I don't like those tiles together, so let's have another look at our options. I think the tile design pretty much stays the same, doesn't it? Yeah. I think a plainer tile at the bottom would work better. So strange to change the colour of that because I love that black and white tile. So I often forget that you do actually have a slight, any variation on the colour, you know. I like, but I don't know if it matches. There's no real green in there. What's this? No. Probably the same there. There's no real... I mean, you can just go for kind of like the almost black, can't you? I mean, the shower. Sorry, I was struggling for words there. The shower has got the black tiling in it as well. I wonder if maybe a larger black tile might be better. Brick house style? I think I kind of like that. Let me just leave that in there for a second. What about this one? Now, this one does have the green. Oh, though. Oh, I like that. I feel that kind of goes with the flooring next door. It's got that wood grain feel to it, and the flooring next door has got that. And then the walls have got the geometric pattern, and now that geometric pattern is now on the floor. Do you see what I mean? So I really like that. Hey, JD, how you doing, gorgeous? I'm talking myself into some strange concepts and designs, and I'm loving it. Right. Let's see. Wonder if I can get the darker gold. No, I can't. Not with that sink. Let's have a look at the sinks, my loves. It's sink time. Steady your gills, she's going into sinks again. She could be gone some time. See, that is going to be more matchy with the sofa, isn't it? But my question is, do we have a toilet that is equally as matchy? Because we know what The Sims is like for actually giving you all matching vibes with everything. Of course not. Could do that, I suppose. Maybe get rid of that one, put that one in. That's going to match with that. Why am I not allowed a wooden toilet? I don't think it's an unreasonable request. We've got that one, but I had no... Not feeling the vibes on that one. Go for a very posh loo, but that one... Oh God, no. Oh my goodness. I hate this. It's one of my pet peeves about The Sims is that they don't have matching suites all the way through. So I can understand them having some toilets that are kind of like from some packs that are themed and all that kind of stuff. That's absolutely fine. But why can't we have more matching suites? So we've got a shower that I'm sure is from one pack. Might be gone. I tell a lie. It is not from the pack I thought it was. I tell a lie. 'Cause she's a liar. Okay, so it's from Yeah, we don't even have a toilet from that pack. Oinks! Yoinks! Oh, there we go. See, and that's the one I picked originally. Okay, then, fair enough, that's fine. So now let's have a look at sinks. I am obsessive. Come on, I want a boot one. Give me a boot sink. We do not have a boot sink. This is a sad world we live in, Ripley. This is what we have to contend with, my love. Okay, so if we get rid of this, this comes from that pack. You should actually be going against that wall, shouldn't you? That's it. You should therefore be... Oh, I thought I went the other way with that. Because that's... Or is that supposed to be that way, maybe? Yeah, and then that goes there. So nothing's facing, everything goes in a circle, was the aim. Hey, what you been eating?
M&M's.
You, I could smell something. Hello, baby.
And donuts. One of them.
Is there any more left?
There's one left. Do it.
Yes, please.
It's
I meant to
chewy.
grab one earlier. Oh, I'll choke it down, my love. You about to get in the shower?
Yeah.
I'm going to take a quick pee break, guys. I'll be back in a sec. Oh, do you know, I was just going to say, JD, because as I dashed out the room, I saw your comment that Sophie had actually had storms earlier, because JD and I don't live that far apart from each other, sort of about 20, 30 miles, something like that. So we kind of experienced the same weather. And Sophie is a little bit further out, and yet she's had completely different weather today. It's crazy. No way, Jade! Ah! That's crazy! The weather, look, this is the fun of the UK. And this is why a lot of people don't get why we talk about the weather so much, it literally is. Don't like the weather? Hang on for 10 minutes, there'll be another type around soon. So like when we look at other countries and say, oh, it's monsoon season. Oh, right. So you can have a bit of rain for a couple of weeks. No, it's going to be like this and like that. And then we're sat there like, oh, that's a day for us. That would happen in a day. All of this weather in the next 3 months would be in a day, just a lot less severe. Do you know what I mean? Obviously, a lot less severe. We're very lucky in that sense. So that's why everything goes tits up when the weather is proper severe for us. We're not ready for it. We don't know how the hell to deal. We're used to complaining about drizzle and water that gets you right through. Honestly. To Discord for randoms. Oh! That's so cute. Oh, you missed Kim earlier. Kim was our resident crafty lady for a very long time. And she used to do stuff like this. And I keep wanting you guys to be on stream at the same time. Oh. Utterly adorable. And exactly like it is on the computer, by the way. I'm assuming that's the pattern. You are a clever monkey. I tell you one thing. Morrison's donuts are the shiznits. I'm sorry, creature. I really can't give you this. I push my luck giving you salted pretzels. Pretzels. I love that. I really should do more anigamuri stuff. Anigamuri? I'm not pronouncing that correctly, but it's the style. I've got books and everything. I've got books how to make hats. Crazy hats. Do I make crazy hats? Do I, Fuff? We do need to do that at some point, honey. Silly to live so close by and not catch up with each other, isn't it? we'll wait for you. The whole gang will get up. We'll go to Cadbury World. It'll be great. It's so funny. Actually, to be fair, the person who comes onto stream who's nearest to me is Temp, because she is literally just up the road from me. And funnily enough, she used to live near to where I live now, and they moved just to get a nicer house. And then it turned out that, well, you know what landlords are like. But yeah, so she's actually looking to move nearer to me now. Yeah, once we're all, you know how it is. Once we're all in a good space, absolutely. It's, sorry guys, I'm going to get deep and meaningful with my bits and bobs, but they've changed my medication, and it's taken away some of the protection against my migraines. So my migraines are really thumping through now. So I'd kind of like to get to my doctor and get myself sorted, because I don't know what's going to trigger it. This last weekend I had a really bad migraine, and again, without meaning over personal, I actually did come on last night. So I don't know if those migraines were triggered by hormonal changes, or whether the migraines were triggered by light sources, or what it was. So I'm going to have to sort of get to grips with it a little bit and speak to my doctor, and I really don't want to be having to do too much until I know that I'm going to be able to actually function for the entire time. Does that sound over dramatic? I'm sorry if it does. But I'm well up for organising something for a little bit later on in the year. At everybody's convenience. Maybe we could do a little meet-up. Maybe find a sort of a neutral spot somewhere. But yeah, that would be very cool to meet up. Yeah. I must admit, I have been avoiding the sun, which is exactly what I've been told not to do for my sleep patterns, but the sun has been ricocheting off the back of my eyes like you would not believe. Literally, I went to go out the other day and I was just like, can I put on 3 pairs of sunglasses? Is that allowed? Now, as always, my sunglasses stepped up and did the job, but honestly. So I sort of try and stand in front of the window for a while, and that counts as my sunlight. Get me back in the dark hole. I don't know. There's a lot of changes, Sophie. I mean, you've changed job. Your hours have been all over the place. I think that could have a factor. It doesn't always have to be kind of like, my job's driving me mental, for that stress to be there. You just don't realise you're holding on to it sometimes. So I think it could be. But equally, changing weather does weird things to humans, doesn't it? I suppose it comes back from when we didn't have clocks and calendars, so our body needed to tell us when those subtle changes were coming. So I do think some of the ways we react to the changes in the seasons are actually very legitimate things that came from our inherited knowledge, rather than our direct planning of what we're going to do. So we've sort of forced ourselves to run by numbers now, whereas before we ran by sensation and feel and hot, cold, and when felt right, you know? Ugh, it takes so long to transition, doesn't it? I hate the transitioning. I'm not looking forward to change of migraine stuff. They've given me some stuff to use, which takes the edge off, but I'm normally still blatted. It takes the edge off it. But I've never had to take just a migraine medication. I've always had something that worked preventatively. So I'm on sumatriptan, which is kind of basically, I could take this while I was transitioning off my other medication. But I don't think this is going to work as a long-term solution. It's just something to treat it when it happens. So I don't know if that means I'm going to have that as a backup, but I'm hoping they'll give me something that helps to manage day to day, because my light sensitivity is so bad. Again, it is also brighter, so it could be just a coinkydink, but you know. Yeah. Anyway, my daily whinge about my health is finished for a minute. Let's just have a quick look at what we've done. I don't want to 100% finish each room until I'm convinced I can do the vibe on the other rooms. So shall we move on and do summer? And also I think I am going to change these so that we are sort of carrying the same suite, but then we're just changing because the suite itself, or the one we've created, is fairly neutral. So it doesn't matter so much if there is a little bit of a similarity to the other one, because really we want the walls to carry the colour in there. So this, let's grab this, because I really love that door, sorry. Oh no, sorry, I meant to use the hammer on that. There we are. Just make sure that's actually working. Put that there. That there. Right. So this is summer. Spring, summer, autumn. Ah! It's squidgy! I don't know if I'll watch it. I kind of play it by ear. A lot of my friends who are mad on Eurovision don't really live near me anymore, so I kind of don't do the parties with them. Greg's not a mad fan. I normally try and catch the results, though. I didn't watch last year's at all. I really thought he was going to get blown off, and I really like the song.
Gary
Spaceman,
the Gargoyle says, "Go balls
I think that
deep."
might be a nice one. Chris, always going balls deep. It's tart. I'll give it that. Oh, and there's the sour. Oh, the mouth is dribbling. Oh my God. Oh. Go beans deep, in fact. Oh my God. I'm going to take a mouthful of coffee to rinse my mouth out, but I've literally got juices flowing. Oh. Right. So.
Coffee, 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 coffee.
Clinkies. Oh, Squidgy. I will remember. Must return the favour. That's what I do. If I ever won the lottery, I'd dive bomb everybody. Make them eat a bean. Yes, I know. It's a very, oh, we did win really mentality. But yes, I really didn't think they'd like the song because we've had a rough time with Eurovision. As a country, we've made a lot of mistakes, and unfortunately that's meant that there has been a lot of political bias, and there is politics in the voting. But I really liked his song. I really wanted him to do well, and I think part of the reason I didn't watch is I didn't want to watch him have to grin and bear it. Do you know what I mean? And then when I heard that Ukraine won, which I think everybody wanted Ukraine to win because it was a big to Russia, and it non-politically showed people's affiliations, and you know, again, Eurovision does end up getting political. But then when we came second, it was kind of like, oh, well, I suppose we kind of did win, really, didn't we? Because it sounds awful, doesn't it? That they only won because...
Say we take off, nuke the siphon orbit.
Magic, are you not a fan of Eurovision? But yes, it was a very much, well, we all won then, didn't we, mentality. Because he came second and Ukraine came first out of political voting, which I absolutely support. Sorry, guys, I don't always say outright, but I do support Ukraine on that one. So, yes, and unfortunately, it's very much a he said, she said thing, isn't it? Because Russia are saying one thing to their people, our guys are saying another thing to us, and in the middle of poor Ukraine. Fucking brave nation, I'll tell you that much. Right. So I don't know if I'm going to watch it. I feel I ought to because it's in the UK, but I'm just sort of like, I don't know. My friend who's the most mad crazy about it, I think she's going to be out the country. Bless her cottons. Because I'm sure she would have tried to get tickets, and I'm sure I would have heard if she got them, so. Suddenly the music came back. I am gonna copy this bed, I think. Yeah, I'll see what's going on Saturday. Okay, JD, enjoy. I assumed that you wanted to nuke the Eurovision Song Contest from space. Let me see. What do we think summer? I should look up summer colours. I did the same for spring. Let's look up summer colours. Where are we? Summer palette consists of soft neutrals and pastels such as powder blue, dusty pink, mauve lavender and pale yellow. Interesting. Okay. That's pink. I'm kind of thinking then, if it's supposed to be muted colours, that actually that's probably the best one, isn't it? Orange, I think probably I'm going to try and keep back for autumn, because I did use a bit of orange in spring, didn't I? In the wood colours, but I am sort of thinking I want to keep orange for autumn, which will be this room, which is already looking fairly orange, let's be honest. So I think let's go for, what are we going to end up doing, the pastels that bless her, Nicelia wanted me to use. Okay, pale blue, dusky pink, mauve, lavender and pale yellow. Lavender's not something I think of in summer, but if you think about it, you do see lavender all over the summer, don't you? What am I like? Okay then, so let's have a look. I mean, that has got, it's got pale green, it's got kind of a mauvey, pinky colour in there, isn't it? So maybe I will stick with that. Which sofa do I want to keep? That furniture style. Let me just come over here. So if I put this here, let's have a look at the colour range in here. Oh, too much. No. No. No, I don't like the vibe on that one. I don't know, it's a bit candy, isn't it? Sorry guys, I've gone back into overhead mode, haven't I? She's devil for doing it. She's a devil. I don't really want to end up with huge amounts of pink in here. I'm going to be honest with you. Earth is that? Oh, yes, of course. Oh, I quite like that though. It's very pretty and vibrant, isn't it? Oh, and it's awesome with the blacks as well. Yeah, I'm sort of thinking that's really all the pink I want is what's on that bed. And the rest of it, I'd like to keep it a bit more vibrant. So if I just do... Okay. It might be white. Looks like there's not enough space. It's not against the wall. Okay, so how about we go for... Like, you see we've got the bleached out wood here. And we've got the white wood there. Maybe that bleached out wood should be our like driftwoody style. Kind of give us a basic look. So let's go for surfaces. Coffee tables. Let's see. So that's a TV stand. I rather like that. Can we lighten it a little? I might change that sofa and see if I can get more of a shabby chic vibe going. Much as one hates to. But I think we're going shabby chic, my loves. I feel like I've got a grip on what we're doing now, you see. So, oh, I do like that though. I need to go more love seat, don't I? There's not that much space in here, so I need to kind of cool my tits a bit. Oh, that's adorable. Does that come with varying colours? If you had the yellow with... Yeah, they're all a bit... No, it's not going to work, is it? Never mind, that was cute, though. Oh, is that the one I was just looking at? Oh, that's the one from over there, isn't it? Okay, let's have another look. No. Oh, I don't know. No, I don't like how dark the wood is. No. Okay, yes, I like that. That's gonna have the TV on it, so let me quickly grab TV. It's the same one, isn't it? I think that's the same one as next door. And then I would actually like a coffee table as well, just a little dit. Again, a little shabby chic dit. No, it's too pity because that really is so cute, but no, it looks silly that small. Oh, shush! Let me take that down a size. So what I want to do is make this wall really vibrant because we've actually washed the colour out of these. So I'm thinking, oops, sorry, trying to get, there we are. Let's go into wallpapers, and I'd really like to get something strong but deep yellow. Kind of like the texture, don't like that it's that one, because I don't like those. I kind of like that. Oh, wow. Does give that, you've got the white match in the middle, you've got the angles again, we've got the gold for sunlight, but I'm wondering what would go with it for the other walls. Okay. I actually quite like that. I'm going to end up changing the bed, aren't I? But I do like that. I'm just wondering if we can get it in a slightly paler colour. No. If I did that... where you have still got the sun, still got the flowers, but they're just not so. Okay, okay then, right. Sorry, I'm going to go up and over because I just want to get these walls in. And I can't just do all because it hates that I've done different colours in different places. So, I'm going to keep that all the way along here. Sorry, let me just get these walls up. There we are. Now, here's my question. Do you think I would be better off putting putting the white variant of this in this corner? So let me just grab, where are you? There it is. So have that there. No, I've changed my mind. I don't want that there at all. Not at all. Okay. Oh, I seem to always end up with it outside. I don't understand why. Put the drywall back out there. Okay, fantastic. So that's very yellow. Like that there. Right, what I will do is let's have a look at the colouring on this. Something. Yeah, we'll go with that. Okay. And then in here, where are you here? Yep. And then let's look at tiles. What do we use in here? We used that one, didn't we? Where are you? Where are you? I didn't think of that one actually. Hang on a second, let me just... No, I don't want the panels in there. Let's have a look. I don't know. I kind of like it actually. Let's have a look at our colouring on here. That is already yellowy. Go with that, and then in here we have a green variant. There we are, lovely. Does that have a green variant? No, okay. Cool. Okay. Excellent. Love it. Sorry, I was just trying to work out how I did it on this side. And yeah, it didn't work on this side, but of course I haven't put any furniture in this side, have I? So is that seat in a different position, table? Let me just quickly grab this. And this side, that's there, and this toilet is further along. Oh, this thing. Okay, I might need to reorganise the furniture because I really want this to... Okay, let me just put that back. Move object has turned off again. Ooh. Just suddenly realised something. I have not saved for a while. Hey, video's up. Daily stream from last week. Can I move that around? I didn't think of how much of a pain that was going to be. Let's move this. Apparently not. Can you move along? Right. Let's do that. Be there for a minute. Okay, so you'll have to move up. Yeah, so that's going to have to go there, isn't it? So. Oh, I didn't think of that. I could put this here. There we go. Not quite as pretty, but that bathroom just doesn't work as easily because it gives me less space. Okay. I don't know, maybe I'm making this two exactly the same. Maybe I should have the layout different in here. How about I did that there, actually? And then that whole palaver with the bathroom was actually unnecessary. Okay, let's just... Okay. First increase. How big would that go? Oh yeah, a little too big. Okay, I kind of like that there though. Okay. I'd like to get more in here as well. I don't think decor wise I'm happy with it. Okay, I'm gonna move across. Now I've already got the bed in here, haven't I? Excuse me, I'm just trying to work out where I want the bed in here. Okay. Roll that on that one. I might put that on that wall actually. You, let's get rid of. Okay. Just grab you. Let's have a look at colours. Ooh, hang on a sec. No. bathroom. Grab this. There we are. Lovely. Okay, so let's have a look at this little living area. We want comfort, you, and ooh. That does look good, doesn't it? Did they do that in a 3-seater? Would that be better? Better? Would it be better? Would it? Eh? Better? Doesn't look like they do it as a 3, does it? Do 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 da 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 da. Okay, we'll go with that, and then let's have a look at coffee tables. Do 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 do. I could have sworn I heard somebody come in here then. La 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 la. No. Oh, hello, darling. Yeah, they are coffee tables. Just thought that looked quite big then. This coffee table, thingy, where did that come from? That was tropical one. Why don't we look at all of the furniture that comes with that one? Island living. Okay. Because this is the bed we've got as well, isn't it? So have the ottoman, I suppose. Oh, that's cute. Ooh. I'm just going to put what I like in, so you know. No. No. Let's see what else we've got. Oh, wait, that'd look quite cool with the TV on it, wouldn't it? Let's see. I go back in here. Scheiße. Oh, I like that. Okay, you come over. Oh, I swear to goodness. This is ridiculous. I don't like that. Like this. Maybe take it down. Okay. Sort this bathroom out while I'm here. Pop you. Oh, I swear to goodness, all I do is move objects on and off. Why is it not switching it on? And then it is... It's on now. Right, let's pop you here. Get rid of you. Put you here. And then let's just have a look. Maybe I'll go back to that one. No, I'll leave that. Okay, cool. So, a nice... oh, it is on show. Would that fit in this corner now? No, not really. Okay. Don't think that's going to quite cut the jib, is it? No. Open water ladder, receptacle of debris. Oh. I think that's the one that's already in there, so that's fine. Do I want to... No, I like that, where the TV is. Right, let's have a look at decor then. So... Get rid of island living. I would like to filter by orange. Is that tiles? Oh, don't make me beat you, right? So... No, I don't like that. You're telling me that's all you have? I mean, we have got that. I don't like that, though. Okay, here we go. stucco. I mean, yes, that looks lovely, but that's not actually the aim we were going for. Pattern plaster. Tell you what, let's take that orange out and let's just go in and have another look. No. What we got here? That is nice gold. I really do like the geometrics. I love how they pick out. No. Okay, what about this? What do we have here? No, I'm not feeling that. Very limited colours. I really have gotten quite fond of my bold wall. I can't believe I've been let down. Well, that's certainly different. I could just go with a whole wood wall, maybe. It's very coffee shop, isn't it? Definitely want warmer colours. But if I'm going to do it, I'd want like a good solid wood feel. Here we are. What colours do we have in here? No, that makes it cooler, doesn't it? I quite like that. What else have we got? Siding. Let's have a look. No, that doesn't feel right. Do want it to have a bit of a natural wood feel rather than a... No. Okay, I like that. I'm going to go with that. Okay, so that leaves us with the rest of the walls. I am very tempted to go with that, but I'm going to be using a lot of stucco. Why are you connecting that room? Shizer, I'm going to have to go and make sure I don't accidentally colour in other rooms. I like that colour. I don't know why I'm redecorating other bedrooms here. Hang on. The only thing is, I don't like that it's got the top panel. Although I suppose it's not as big a disaster because it is going from wood into this, whereas on other ones it would look very, very weird. It's more the colour I like. So let's have a look. Okay. Let's just get these walls up. This is annoying me with the whole disappearing, reappearing thing. Okay, and then what I want to do is, can I go a shade darker without losing the warmth? I can't. Oh, that's a pity. I was just going to put a bit of difference to it, you know? Sorry, wrong button. Does that look better? Yes, I think it might. Okay then, so we're going to do... Oh, for God's sake. Okay, and then back in here, let's pick up the more golden version. I'm going to put that there. There and there for shits and giggles. Okay, let me just quickly pop back over here because apparently we've just redecorated. So let's see if I can paint this back. Oops. Let's go with that. Green and you. Okay. Actually got some lighting in this one though, have you noticed? Okay. Do we have triangular shaped side tables? That's a possibility. Does that do? No. No. Okay. Okay, well, I actually like the idea that the bedside tables... Let me just put... Sorry. There we go. Let me just look at the colour. No, let's stick with them the colour they are. Let me just move that up. There we are. Let's look for lights as is. Dee, 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 dee. It is at a funny angle. How do I manage that? That's kind of where I wanted it. But it is buried in the wall there, isn't it? Okay. There we go, lovely. Now, I wanted to go back to storage. I wanted to see if we have something I could just put behind the bed. Like a little half curve or a corner triangle, something. We've got that. Oh, what's that? No. No, it's a pity. I really wanted something that was kind of round into a corner rather than just round. Rounded end, if you catch my drift. I'm talking rubbish. Hi, how you doing? I am here with the gibberish. I have got a shaft of light that has managed to get through the curtains and just past this monitor here that I'm looking at, and it's going across my little chat monitor and it's making it look sparkly and gold, which actually means it's fucking filthy, but it looks pretty. Just like you. Just as well, because I'm full of it. Okay, have we got anything that looks like it's from... I don't know if we got any doobies from the...
Coffee.
Clinkies! It was just such a shock because the rest of the room is pretty much protected from light, but apparently I'm going to have one slice of my laptop that's going to get light treatment. A bit like the dark arm of a white van man. I just wanted something pretty to put behind the... Maybe like a little a plant decoration or something, you know? Like lampas grass. We have that, don't we? Pampas grass. Maybe make it a bit bigger. I just thought that looked more autumnal. Do you know what I mean? I will be putting a lot more plants and the like in here. Might even give them light switches if I feel the urge. I need to clutter up this bad boy, but I think that's kind of given me the vibe. I don't like the way that looks big. Let's take it back down. But maybe what we could do is put it on something. Can we get another one of those in there, do we think? Not hugely convinced, but at least it gives me an idea. Maybe there is something better to go behind there. Maybe rather than that, maybe we need like a tree. Let's get rid of that. Get rid of that. Go back to decorations. Put a rubber plant behind it. Everybody loves a rubber plant. Nah. I'll leave it. I'm getting tired now, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to try and get these last couple of rooms done in basic, and then I am going to wrap up, and that gives us, I might come back to this maybe Thursday or maybe next week. I'll see what the mood takes me. But sometimes taking a bit of break from these things can also help to sort of refresh how you're approaching it. So it's not always a bad thing. Oh, I'm so sorry. I need to go to the loo. Cool, I wish I could say my vision was shared with me, but apparently it's in there somewhere. Oh my goodness. Yes, I'm going to have to resist the urge to just go black and white with the winter room, of course. Right, so let's have a look. Tile. See, that's quite cute, but not what one would expect to see. No. Kind of cute. It's not enough orange in The Sims. Oh no. I don't dislike that. Just not entirely sure. I would prefer if it started the corner there. Do you get what I mean? So you got one full corner. Very strange. I'll take the off again. Yeah. Go with that. At least it's got some geometrics to it. And then walls. Kind of cute, but not really. Okay, I know it's not the sexiest of all the bathrooms, but oops. Okay, like I said, there's still more to be done. There is more clutter yet to happen. Let's have a look at this room. So this is winter. So I'm thinking whites and blues. Let's have a look and see what this one says in its weirdo decision making. Oh, okay, well, according to this, we got it right with autumn without even checking. I'm very proud of ourselves. Okay, and winter is blues. It says dark blues, emerald greens, pink and or black. Tell you what, let me be more specific. Home decor winter. Oh, you see, they immediately go cozy. Mind you, it's not a bad thing. It's just, it's not going to be cold when you come here. Okay, then. I actually like these colours in here, but I'm leaving the pink. I don't want to go heavy with the pink. We already have blue in this window, so I think it works quite nicely. Do we normally have the blue? Yes, the blue normally is facing into the other room. That's fine. I like that. That's nice and dark. Maybe go down a size, pop it here for now, but I do like it, even if it's just as a colour chart thing. Okay, so let's have a look. I wonder, do we want blues or do we want icy? Like white kind of vibe. Take off orange. Let's go blue, white, black, maybe grey. Quite like the idea of grey, maybe more than black. Got that. Oh, come on, stop turning off. Got that one as well. A little bit softer. Maybe it's a bit too yellow though. Might be the lighting actually. Yeah, it's the lighting. That looks a bit boating. Do you know what I mean? Wasn't looking for boating. I am in the mood for something that's a bit structured. That. See, that's good. I love the cushions, but I prefer... It's got a little bit of blue in it, hasn't it? What's the other one? Yeah, because I think that wood's too pale. I think that would be a better fit, wouldn't it? Cute. Mm. Oh, I like that though. That's really nice with that patterning, and I know we've got a material that matches that for walls. Okay, let's get rid of some of these because I think I've got a bit of a vibe. I think we have wallpaper that matches that fleur-de-lis style. I'm sure we do. Well, I mean, we have the bat motif, obviously, wicked. That, very much a vibe, but is goth leaning. Goth adjacent. No, we have got the blue. Frozen turkeys, tigers. No, not the way forward for me. We have got that. It's got the gold on top, which I wasn't expecting. Oh, that's a shitter. I just don't like the top and bottom if you're trying to do a dramatic space, you know? No, I think that's what I want. I think I'm going to go back to that wallpaper, but do it in the white. Or do I want to do the black there? For the drama. And then, what are we going to have as our bloody hell wall? Because I'm not feeling that. No, I'm not feeling that here. Do, 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 do. Right, I've got no filters on, we've got no filters on. Let's go into wallpaper. No, I don't want black. Really what I was wanting. What's in here? Oops. Look at all that. Every time I decorate a bloody wall, another wall gets taken away from me. Right, what about these? No. I wonder if I'll be able to find what I'm looking for if I take that off for a minute and just focus on that. No. What about if we put that one on there? Now, I'm kind of seeing that work. What do you think? Is that too bland? I mean, we'd be better off going with trees. Eerie tree vibe. Struggling, chaps. Struggling to get a vibe on this one. I don't want to go cozy Christmas. I want to go winter. No. Yeah, I think you're right. I think white and blue is possibly going to give us a better vibe. Shine bright like a diamond. It's more that the frame has got to have those bloody great white lumps on them. Sometimes I just want the colour. Well, all the time I just want the colour. I am really not a fan of the railing and stuff. You like the trees? I suppose the picture does give it more warmth. And we can always add some clutter to give it a little bit more warmth. Let's look at the sofa. Trying to decide, do I want a black sofa or a white sofa? really mix things up and have both in this one, I suppose. Okay, and then instead of having a coffee table, we will have a little accent table between them. I want really almost delicate spindly legged thing. I do have triangular things. Well, that's kind of... okay. Drop you down for a sec. Right. Lovely. Okay, let's get something to put our TV on. No. No, I'll stick with the one I've got there. Okay then. Bed. This one isn't it, right? No. Is that the best you can do? I think I might have a different bed in here. Okay, let's get rid of you. Maybe we can pretend this is a larger room, eh? It's got 2 sofas, so you know it counts as being a bigger room. That's why it gets the bigger bed. Okay, bedside table. No, don't like that. I want something with spindly legs, darn you. Good. Sake. Okay. Wonder if it just gets upset with me because I keep accidentally shouting at it. Didn't realise that wasn't actually black. Ah, that'll have to do. Okay. Dee 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 dee. Right, let's look for storage. Here we go. Okay, that's an option. You come in black, sir? Oh, I kind of like that actually. Sorry, mate. It was a quick trip, but you know. Yeah, cool. Do we want it that, or do we want it that? Yeah, I'm going to go with that. Okay. And then walls back up. Do we like that? Oh, hang on, I haven't put the door in. That'll do. Okay. Let's do that bathroom thing. Just sort of thinking we could just do the bathroom in like a proper cool tones, because it's supposed to be cold. But then I love that, so maybe we could do that, and then you've got the blue, black and white. I think that feels really kind of cool. Go back to the blue there. And then you do. Okay, so let's grab you. Oops, where am I going? But we will change you. Should we go grey? Let's go with that one, and then get rid of that, change it to that. There we are, and then seat height. There we are. Cool. Okay, guys. Well, I'm probably going to come back and change a ton more. But this one's taking a while because I made it bloody difficult, and then I made it more difficult on myself by doing themed rooms and stuff like that. Okay, so we've still got a lot of cluttering to do in those rooms to make them look pretty sassy. And also make them look pretty luxurious as well. So, lots to be done. Toilet paper to be added. Don't worry, Nacelia, should you be watching this on rerun, I absolutely will put toilet paper in there, I promise you. But for the time being, I am going to save this. And I'm going to have a quick looky-doody and see who do we have available to hang out with this evening. So, let's see what's happening in the really real world. Hopefully. Are you doing anything? I'm just going to sit here and stare at my laptop for a bit. Oh dear. Not very happy with me at all. Okay. I have other ways and means of doing things. I will not be stopped. Oh, hang on. Do we have a reaction? Because that would be wicked. With a capital. There we go. Okay. Oh, here we go. Right. Let's see. Ooh. Let's go see Queerly Bee. We haven't been to see Queerly Bee this week. No, we have not. I'm going to go head us over to see Queerly Bee. And then we will hopefully meet again. Tomorrow, I'm thinking a bit more story play. Let's get back to see what's happening to our family now that Scarlett, the only one who knows how to clear up a bloody plate, has moved out. And turned into a vampire. It's a side-by thing. And got married. Yeah. Okay then. So, darlings, have the most wonderful of afternoons, evenings and mornings, whatever it is you're going to do until we meet again. Bye-bye, darlings.